Hey guys, it's Bridget. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Hope you're having a lovely day today. And today we're going to be doing a review of the Essence in collaboration with Disney's The Lion King collection. This is really cute. I love The Lion King. It has like a bunch of neutrals and stuff because that's good for everyday wear. Essence is really affordable, so I thought this would be the perfect collection to try out for you guys today and let you know what I'm thinking, how I'm feeling about the products, and all that. So without any further ado, there are a few days left to shop on my website, theopencrypt.com. After that, I'm not doing the website anymore, so you can check it out. 25% off all products with code GOODBYE at checkout, and you know, get it while you can. So anyways, let's get started with the eye look now, and then we're gonna test out the blush and the mascara. So for this eyelid look, I am gonna put on some eyelid primer. This is Draw Cosmetics Clean Canvas Base in Fair. I'm just taking a little bit because I don't want to sit there and like dry down for 100 years. I'm taking a little bit on my eyelid to get them prepped for this eyeshadow. It is a very affordable eyeshadow, so it may need, like, you know, a little bit of help. We'll see. Or maybe it'll be fantastic. I'm not sure. Okay, my eyelids are primed. I'll let it sit for a second so it's nice and tacky now. Let's talk about the palette. So this is one of the 3 palettes they have in the collection. This one appealed to me the most. This is the Mufasa and Simba little themed palette here. The artwork on the front is very cute. I think a lot of us grew up with Lion King, but every time I think about Lion King, I think about the story about Justin Timberlake watching it at a pretty decent age and crying the entire time. I don't know why that comes to mind, but it does every time I think about Lion King. So here's the color scheme on the back, and then inside we have a mirror, full-size mirror, and this is the color scheme on the palette. I think it's very pretty. I like this kind of funky one with different colors in it. Like, that's fun. I kind of want to put that on the eyes and just see what happens with that. And then we have some neutrals, a little bit of warm tones, and some blues, but not just one like blue. We have a couple shades to work with it. So I'm excited. Honestly, these metallic-y, shimmery shades look like super metallic and like the kind that could crumble or be the most delicious all over your lid. So we're gonna find out. Now on my channel, I like to do looks that anybody can do because I'm not a professional makeup artist, okay? I've done makeup on other people, sure. But like, this is not my gig. I do everyday looks, and if I can do it, you can do it. So let's do that. Let's keep that in mind with this. I wanna go into, well, firstly, there's only 4 mattes in this palette, which is a problem. We have a gray one, like creamy color, a warm brownish color, and then like a regular darker brown. I think for the crease, I'm gonna go to this Antelope darker matte shade. All the rest of the colors in here are shimmers. It's like Shimmer City in here right now. So I tapped off my excess. There was a bunch of kickback in the pan with this shade, but that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and put this all over my crease, focusing majority of it on the outer corner. It's kind of a drier shadow, so I did already go back in there again. But I'm just gonna blend this out. It's giving me some good pigmentation, but we'll find out about the blending. So here is the shadow on my eyes. Honestly, it's pretty good. It did take me a little finessing on the outer corners to like get it to, you know, blend perfectly, but it did a pretty good job. For being a cheaper palette, like, it's doing a pretty good job. And I actually really like the tone of this. I feel like it go either way. Like, you go warm with this still if you needed to, or not. So what I want to do now is I want to do a shimmer because we don't have many mattes to choose from in here. I might as well do a shimmer. I'm torn though, so let me just swatch Despair and Hope, which is this one that looks all multicolored. Like, this one looks like multicolored because I see pinks and I see greens and I see golds, and it's gold. When you swatch it, let me put it on the back of my hand. It's a gold color because I was thinking you'd pull more green. I thought I'd pull more green. And then I also want to swatch this one. Looks so like it could be crumbly or just like really metallic and delicious. And that gives me a bronze, beautiful thing. So now that I know what these two look like, I'm not going to put either one of these on my lid because let's try a different shade, you know, for the video. But I do want to go into my reflection, give it a swatch real quick because it is giving me gray and green in here. It's like multi-chrome in here, right? So it doesn't look as fabulous on the finger, and it's giving a little bit of mossy, but it's not the greatest shimmer. So for the one on the lid, I think I'm gonna try out Great Kings, which is this one. It's a pretty deep shade, so we'll be able to see if it's actually good. It has like reflex of red in it and gold, even though in the pan it gives me like bronze. So let's see how it looks on the eyes. Oh my gosh, it's so gold. Like, this is a beautiful metallic-y shimmer, which are my favorite shimmers, by the way. I just love a metallic-y shade because if I'm gonna put something shimmery on my lid, it might as well be like poppin' and gorgeous. This shade is beautiful. I will say that, like, you need to swatch these colors and know what they're gonna look like because I was thinking this would be like a mossy bronzy kind of color, and it's like so gold. So I'm gonna go back into that blending brush with no extra product and just blend my shimmer into my crease so it doesn't have like a harsh line. And there's my top eyeshadow. Simple? Absolutely. Effective? Also, yes. So for the lower lash line now, I'm gonna go into the Cake, it says Cake eyeliner on it. I think this is an eyeliner shadow. It's swatched like an eyeshadow. Okay. I think it means you can use this to cake like tight line and stuff, but I'm gonna use the Outcast gray shade down here for my lower lash line, and I'm only gonna go about halfway. So like where my pupil is, I'm gonna stop my lower shading. So all my eyes remain like pretty open for this. And swatching out pretty good, like it looks nice. Okay, eyeshadow done. It's looking super pretty. I like it a lot. I really like the gold tones on the lid, like it looks really nice. So I'm gonna take my little Temu lash curler here. I'm loving this thing because it separates my lashes really well. And then we're gonna try out the mascara for this collection. I do kind of feel like a lash curler is kind of like a medieval torture device in a way. Like if you get it too close to your lid, that sucks, and also it just looks terrifying. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. So for this collection, there is a Lash Princess Like a Boss waterproof mascara. This has Nala from The Lion King on it. It has pretty gold packaging. I will say there's been some really fantastic mascaras from Essence, like the Green Lash Princess. Exclusively the Green Lash Princess is my absolute favorite mascara in the world. And I've had a couple of duds that were kind of on the dry side, so I'm excited to see how this one performs. It has like a scoopy brush with some big bristles, which I like because they like help separate and give you volume. So let me apply the mascara and we'll see what I'm thinking. Right now it's applying very thin, but I need to like really tell you the difference on the bottom lashes, because my bottom lashes are my happiness, you know? Like I don't need real top eyelashes because I wear falsies, but I love the way a bottom lash looks. Okay, so here's the mascara. I did 2 layers of it. You can see my bottom lashes are looking good, but they do look spidery. Like I like how they look long, right? They look long, but it does make them very spidery. And I will say for being a waterproof mascara, it doesn't feel as thick as other waterproof mascaras that I've tried. Something about this formula is very thin, and it does kind of clump the lashes, but the length on them is freaking fantastic. So I'm gonna put on some lashes, lipstick. I'll be right back, and then we're gonna try out the really cute blush. Alright, so I did big lashes, big lioness lashes, and I drew down my eyeliner points kind of like cats. However, whenever I do that, I feel hot. I feel very attractive when I do that, but my eyes are so sensitive they want to water constantly when I put eyeliner there. It's kind of a sucky thing. And then I did a nude lip from Kaleidos makeup because it's comfortable and I'm not wearing this for very long. So anyways, let's move on now to the blush. This is the last thing I have here. This is the Nala Maxi Blush. Can you feel the love tonight? And it's really cute. Nala was always precious. And then there was 2 blushes with this collection. One was like kind of like a bronzery color, and then this one is the other one. And it's like a decently deepish looking blush. It's very cute. I like the imprint on the inside being the sun, and I like the cool geometric pattern in there. I'm gonna go ahead onto this Sigma brush, and I went ding 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 in the pan, so let's do that. Oh, it's very pigmented. I like to put it up into my highlighter and into my contour. So here's with the blush and here's without. We can tell it's very pigmented, like it's kind of a pop-in blush. It's more blush than I would normally wear, but I feel like it works with like the eye look. And I think the blush is really popping. Like for the price tag, this blush is impressive. Like you could honestly, because a lot of people are skipping contours these days, I can't because my faces are round. If you don't wear contour, you could really just do like a blush like this and skip the contour. And then I put a little bit under my chin and a tiny baby bit underneath of my nose. It just brings that warm color in my face, you know? So, hair's kind of a mess today, but here's the finished look. What do we think? It's kind of everything. Like, I'm kind of loving it. Like, it's everyday simple with a little bit of flair because, you know, I put the big lashes on and everything. The eye look, simple and beautiful, but the fact that there's, like, you can see green and gold and, like, a little bit of red. Like, this eye look with a shimmer is beautiful. Now, there are not that many mattes in the palette. The matte selection here, kind of crap, but you don't need that many. And then honestly, the star of this palette is the shimmers and like the duochrome metallic goodness. Like some of these metallics are just absolutely gorgeous that I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad at this bad selection of things. And usually I wouldn't like like a layout like this, because like why wouldn't you just use uniform patterns in your pans? But I'm kind of into it today. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling it. The blush, gorgeous. The mascara, I'd probably skip the mascara, to be honest. I don't usually wear waterproof mascaras because what's the point? And then this one just feels kind of thin and dry, and it makes them kind of spidery, but sometimes that's your vibe. Good for you, you know? So maybe you like it. It's just not for me. But overall, I think the collection was kind of popping for the price tag. I really like it. And usually when there's like a gimmicky theme, like a Disney collaboration or something, the products don't hold up, but in this case, I feel like they really do. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think down below. I'd appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up or something. That'd be cool. And let me a comment, give me a little heart. That'd be cool. You know, interaction's great. And I will see you later. I'm like so tongue-tied today. I will see you later. Have a beautiful day. Okay, bye guys.